river, down to the river. Oh, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, oh, far beneath, oh, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, saying, oh, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, oh, far beneath, oh, oh, fire and water me, watching me clean, kerosene creek.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is our East Coast. My name is Eli.
And I'm Fawn. And today we have a great campground review for you. So where do we go this time?
We went to northern Pennsylvania to
Yes.
Bucktail Campground.
Bucktail Campground in Mansfield, PA.
We left a little bit earlier this time, a day before, and did a little boondocking on our way
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, because it was about a 4-hour drive, so we kind of stopped. So if you missed
Yeah.
that video of our cold night in a Cracker Barrel parking lot, you can check
We're
that
gonna
out.
put the link right here. So let's get to the campground
Yeah.
review.
So let's start with some things that we really liked about this campground, a couple things we didn't, and then we have Lori and Fred, two of the campground managers, that are going to tell you some really exciting stuff coming up because they're under new management.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some changes.
Yeah.
So we may have to go back.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so what are some things that we loved about this
Oh,
campground?
that one is pretty easy. I believe that this is, number one, a very family-oriented campground, but this is a campground to wear the kids out. There are so many things for the kids to do, which translate into more time of you sitting on a nice chair, having a drink, looking at your kids playing, and grilling. So happy kids, happy mom and dad. Sorry, it's no
Yeah.
longer happy wife, happy.
Life, it's happy
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. So this campground, they have it all for the kids. They have a really nice mini golf. They have gem mining, which Arlo was the very first one ever to use it because it's brand new. They have a pool. They have basketball. They have this nice little train that goes around the campground. It wasn't open when we visited because we went.
We went opening weekend, so there were a few things that weren't open yet when we got to visit, like the carousel. They were working on that
Yeah.
when we were there. And then they also had like two different playgrounds. One was more like the traditional playground, big
Yeah.
sand area, like a big sand pit that the kids could like play trucks and stuff
Yeah,
in.
it was so perfect for little boys. They have the big sand pit, but then they live there permanently, like construction trucks, bulldozers, so the kids can play around. I think that was really wonderful.
Yeah.
Both playgrounds are really, really big. So
Yeah, the other one had like a zip line, which our older kid loved, which Afton loved, and they had like these boats that you pull the ropes to. So a lot for the kids to do.
gigantic slide. It's like the
Yeah.
tallest I've ever
That
seen at a campground.
Again, was closed, but
Due to COVID, but now that things are changing and coming back to speed, they should open soon.
yeah. So another thing that was great about this campground, because now we've covered the kids, right, was just the area.
Yeah.
Like the whole drive there was breathtaking,
Yeah.
beautiful mountainous area.
Driving
All around
through,
the
what was that
campground.
highway?
It was, well, we took 476 to like Route 15, I think it was. That was very
driving through Route
gorgeous.
15 was just enjoyable. So I'm actually really happy that we didn't arrive there the first day in the evening, because driving through the highway was just a gorgeous view that I ended up liking it a lot.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot to do in the area too,
Yeah.
right?
Other things that the campground had was a nice store, Hershey's ice cream again at this campground, which for like the third time you got ice cream and nobody else did. So is this like a tradition? Like Dad gets ice cream?
Well, it's a tradition of you trying to make me look like a fatty, but it's not my fault that you guys don't like to enjoy the pleasures of life. So
Very funny. Another thing, the campground had a few activities, and one that they did that we actually found really we found really enjoyable. Yes.
I'm also teaching English classes, if you're interested.
We played bingo in the camper. So because they were trying to encourage social distancing, you could take your bingo cards with you to your camper. They had a radio station that you tuned to. Then they'd call the numbers on the radio, and if you got bingo, you could text the manager that you got bingo, and then they would call you on the phone.
And so that works really surprisingly well.
And it worked great for us because it was right around dinner time, so we were kind of playing bingo, working on dinner. It was perfect. We had a good time.
And
we
even
didn't win.
You could even play, because you play on the radio in the RV. Like, we have outdoor speakers. You could sit up by your fire or be having dinner with the family at your trailer. You could come to the pavilion. They allowed that.
They did, right.
But I think that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what are we doing here?
Bingo. Playing bingo.
Playing bingo.
Yeah, cash bingo. We're playing it from our home. Because they'll encourage people to go to the pavilion. So they turn on a radio station, and you text her and you get a bingo, and it's really cool. So we get to stay in our
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It's bingo time.
Bingo time.
Right here at Bucktail. Don't get premature on me now for the folks down here. I heard a premature bingo out there.
I think we did want to just recommend, we didn't get to try this restaurant, but we have friends that live in that area, and they recommended Cast and Crew.
Yeah.
It had a unique concept, right?
Yeah, I think it's around movies and who worked in the movie, and apparently the chef is really good. They serve really good food. We didn't try it, but thank you to our friends for recommending it.
Mm-hmm. They had Maple Fest when we were there in Troy, which is like a area about 25 minutes from the campground.
Yeah, but it was very worth it.
Yes,
Yeah.
You'll see footage. We had a blast there. I mean, nobody wore masks, which was a little strange for us, but because in our area,
it's like COVID
everybody
never
wears
happened
masks.
there.
But
we did.
We
for
did,
the
and
record.
we've been vaccinated. So
Yeah.
it was just a really fun time, though, that we had. It was a gorgeous day. We got to be with friends.
Yeah,
So
the kids enjoy the monster truck show. The kids enjoy
everybody
the monster
enjoyed the
truck.
monster truck. Oh yeah, I know what was your favorite thing at the fair.
What was that?
The lawnmower races.
Of course, this is America.
Yeah, you don't find that near Philly.
Absolutely not. But you know what? It was actually
fun.
fun. I was laughing a lot. And those are the things that I enjoy the most about RVing. We get to go places and do things that never in the world we will do if it wasn't because we went to visit a campground in the area.
Right.
So
That's right.
this is one of those campgrounds where They have so much to do within their facilities, but driving around was just gorgeous. And at least in Troy, Pennsylvania, there was that nice event happening that day.
Yeah.
So, are we moving our hands like coordinated now?
No, sorry.
So, is there anything else that you want to add?
Well, I think we can talk about maybe like two things that we didn't like when we were there. One was like the campground was a little, our campsite, I should say, was a little muddy, which was a little challenging with the kids running in and out.
Yeah.
And part of that, I think, too, was like that the roads are not paved at all. So that contributes because a lot of the roads are very clay, and there was a lot of, you know, when it was dry, there was a lot of dust when the cars moved around, and when it was wet, it was very muddy.
Yeah.
But we did find out that that's something that's on their radar to fix.
Yeah. As we mentioned at the beginning, they are under new management, and we actually have in this video a little interview with Fred, who's the property manager, and Lori, who is the hospitality manager, and they talk a little bit about the exciting changes coming to this campground. So we are really excited to coming back and revisiting maybe in a year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hear from Fred and Lori about some exciting stuff coming up.
So anytime that I've talked to guests that have been coming here for years and now they've heard about this new ownership, new takeover, they're concerned that something will change about the place that they love, that they've loved coming to forever. And honestly, what I can say is that it's just going to get better.
One nice thing about this campground is each space site is different. There's some good sized sites where there is some privacy. A good median between you and your neighbor, which a lot of campgrounds don't offer that.
The jumping pillow is definitely in the works. I'm not sure exactly when it's supposed to get here, but soon. Water attractions, which will not be this year because we have to, dig. So at the end of the season, so that'll be for 2022. The road coming into the campground will be paved, so we're working on that right now. We're going to have an easier, simpler, faster check-in system. After folks work all week long and then they haul a camper for a couple of hours, then the better the check-in, the better the experience.
All right, that's what we have for you today.
Yeah.
New campground review.
Yes.
We're getting pretty good at getting the campground reviews out.
Yeah. And we have another campground that we're doing this month in New Jersey. And
very, very close to Center City, Philadelphia. We'll be able to tell you what to do if you come to Philadelphia, our neck of the woods, and we're really excited about that one. Anything else coming up, RV East Coast related?
Yeah. Well, so people have been asking about merchandise, and they have been asking about stickers. So stickers we have and we'll take care of. Just go to our website, rveastcoast.com, or friend us on Facebook, and you can find out ways to contact us. Send us a message. I'll send it to you. And t-shirts, we're going to launch another campaign at the end of May.
I'm surprised how many people have been asking about t-shirts. And what is this? Sweatshirt?
Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did great with our last two campaigns last year, so we're going to do another one for the start of this camping season.
Yes.
So look for that in sometime between mid to late May.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
That's it. We are going back inside because it's sunny and beautiful, but it's a little chilly, still. So thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys. We love hanging out with you. I will see you the next episode.